Sentinels. DRX.
He slowed down, Horns up and over the top as well. But the wall's going to reveal onto Buzz, but there's no punish in sight yet. A sassy peeks round. Fallout C, Zekken returns, at least with the kill. Going for seconds. It's cheeky, slightly greedy, yet he does get punished in the end with the trade still. He's turned it into that 3 versus 3. Norofev given access and information towards it. Tens, though, lighting up these players. And a quick tap as well through the box. 69, barely on any health at all. Fault line, threw it out, sent to supplement. Bullet spam is perfect. Flashback. He's got too much to overcome there. Just cannot do it, not against the form that Tens is in right now. It's a 3-piece to finish off that round.
Outlaw.
Yeah, and this is where it thrives. Second shot is going to be missing, but not with the stun. And oh my god! Just putting them into the blender.
I love that selfless play as well from Zekken.
Open space here, but now they want to try and make this retake happen through the market area. This is going to put the pressure on the Mako. Paranoia and the stun, do all perfect. Alternating the lanes up. Buzz is going to have to play up into their face with a right click. It's going to be rewarded, but not enough for the second kill. Zelsis, a stave off Foxy9 in through the back of the site, up and over as well. Too many targets to overcome, yet still Foxy9 does himself another one. But against the weaponry, you got to think. Inevitability, potentially. Shots rattled by flashback. To no avail. Zekken's ace seals up. The round had just that slightest amount of danger.
Outrageous. A day of firsts here for Zekken. Picking up Neon for the first time in 2024, and also, weirdly enough, his first ace of 2024 as well.
Which is wild.
Absolutely bonkers. I mean, he's been a phenomenal player all season. He's only gotten better, actually, as the year's gone on. But he still hasn't had an ace this year. Pulls it out. In a round, actually, where there was some serious danger, too. Sentinels macro setup at left B. Looks like he's not thinking about it currently, but they could walk into the off.
Smoke up, shots in the face, and, well, blinded up from somewhere. That's Mako, right? Yeah. He's gonna have to overwhelm this ace setup. Assassin's got Eddie stub. Can't quite hit that first shot. Accuracy sees as well as dodge. Duke, but trade in sight, at least from Tens. Now backs himself away, retreating to the safety of the site, and there's holes all over the place here. DRX attempting to make the most of it, but with only a few seconds to remain, it's all just ran out, ran dry. Have to back away, keep these guns into the next, if they even can, because they're being hunted. Zelsis punished though.
That gets Foxy one away from Rolling Thunder.
Looks
like they're going for a
re-clear. Yeah, I think that was the goal as well from Sen. They sent out the Paranoia, but no, or at least the Prowler, I should say. Here's the second one. Mako spots it and players, so he needs to give up that space now, back away, play the rest of his team in, of which they have arrived. And so this might just be a bit of a skirmish and a scramble now, and a scrap here with the util, blinded up Zekken, spamming away, praying with the ghost in hand, still returns with a 2, up from the side. Buzz is definitely dealing out, and dishing back that action straight at them. John Tito shuts him down, gliding round, flashback. Didn't quite dodge the flash in time, and he has got a lot to do in this spot. 2 to overcome, and it's a little bit too much at that.
Sen respond with a pistol of their own, bringing them into the lead again in this opening map.
Be used, gliding its way out to push back some of these players as well, but time has been bought. Plan only just going down. Here's a fault line. Might be that punish in sight, not quite. In through the back though, not anticipating it. Zekken! It's beaming them all down. Just with that Spectre in hand still, it's evened out. 3 versus 3. Rifles in a few hands as well. Yeah. Tens, pixel angle. Full confidence in his own aim. The Paranoia just missing, sliding straight past Mako with the adjustment. Foxy9 defusing, needs to be spammed down. Few taps to the bullet. John QT cannot find him. And the 1 round just under the nose of John QT. Stays alive at least towards the end, but that's DRX essentially stealing it. Got a crossfire setup, at least they did. It's now just down to Buzz. He's the one who's got to hold this one down. I might be calling for some backup here. Zekken squares up, faces the challenge. Buzz is dropped in that head-to-head.
What an electric entry.
Give me a corpse.
Cage up top. Smoke in the face. John QT is desperately hunting for an ult. That is precarious, but barely escapes of his life. 3 stray bullets not enough. Not a nightfall. Up and around Bane. Taking a peek, swinging wide. Does win it now against Sassy. Flashes again. overwhelming out through the back. This is Bane still helping him out. Dart up and over. It's going to be broken in the end. Spraying him down. Zekken is a menace right now. He's an absolute menace. But Foxy9 just cannot bring it over the line.
These rounds are coming down to the wire. Sentinels trying to control the chaos. You heard it from Zelsis earlier on. Trying to keep things simple, and yet there's multi-kills going all over the place. Bane followed up from his success on the eco by being able to get a couple there that were massive, and Foxy9 almost managed to accomplish the impossible. But it's Zelsis who stands strong, and Zekken delivering.
Bit of peace of mind here for Sen. They're going to be trying to make their moves now out through market. Again, it's just fakes on fakes, but I think this is just indecision, hesitancy.
20
rearing his head for Sentinels. You have to make a play in. I mean, DRX is still in position. They're going to be able to put you down, follow through with the rifles in hands as well. It has to be mechanical ability. You're down to 12 seconds. But still these players holding tight, close up, cutting them up, trading on sight. Foxy9, spamming, spraying, praying away. Time has to be stuck in tent. He holds it down. Foxy9 barely alive in the double digits, but no more, no long. That's 13-13. Stray bullets and spam only just connecting now to Sassy, spotting them out. Trips are going to be broken, but planned at least down. And now might be that second wave of things. It's a Prowler stun into the corner, looking to lay claim to the life of one of these DRX players. But now here comes the util. Flowing through, C is going to be used in kind as well, pushing them back still. Player disadvantage here for Sen. A lot's going to be asked of them. One way into their face. Sassy stands his ground, stalwart defender, rips them apart now, out through, and Mako just cannot withstand this. Flashback, and Bane drop down low, decayed into the single digits, and Bane will be no more. It's a 15-13 finish to the opening map of this series, and that experience shining through. He's taken to the C side. Flashback is there, ready. He does have the rifle towards the back, but is it going to be trained well enough? Expecting 10s, just in time, but is traded. And Zekken's here. Rifle play. Needed a reign supreme.
John's picked it up.
So a bit of recycling occurring here with a roll in front. Again, these DRX players. Bane could not escape. He's not the ire of that one. Buzzes right back into it, trying to take that fight. Plenty of players that are weak, but Maka now is forced to concede up that space and concede the round.
Meanwhile, John might try to make a play garage.
TP for the info. And John did try and make a play, punished. The judge in the hands of Flashback does work out, but Buzz is getting squeezed. But he's isolated one of the fight still, right from behind. Zekken tracking immaculate. He's been putting in the hours. It definitely shows. Zelsis with a plan, nothing to push it back. So it's a 2v3 to get themselves back into this still. Disadvantage for Sentinels. Need picks. They're gonna need them now. Open angles.
No
Smokes
spot.
fade.
I don't think they saw Foxy9 in heaven.
Holding for the flank. It's a paranoia from DRX, sweeping its way through, dropping down, clearing most of the way. This is methodical by DRX. But again, it comes down to these opening kills. Util into their hands. There was a chance and opportunity here in the TP. Mako is covering this angle. Foxy9 diffusing, sticking. It's already half. Has to lay claim to the kill, and he does just that. Beamed all the way through. Has to shock into the corner. Is it enough? Zekken, he survives the tap. Again, and needs to land it. The shot from Foxy9 and time. Just running away from him.
Zekken's just clutched that one up with 2 HP to his name.
I'm out of here.
What is that?
Insanity that Zekken survives. He's got Foxy9 to at least break the dart. Cammed up though. Hunter's Fury. Here's a play to be made. Rolling thunder! Shooting ducks! It's a target practice now for Zekken. He's got plenty more players here just trying to make the work happen. Paranoia to play off for DRX. Foxy9 is inserted. Tucked up close into the corner position again, and a stray bullet spammed back and away. The rifle aim here, but beamed down by Sassy in the end. Wrapped it all away. Sassy!
If DRX can get round 12, that's an amazing starting point.
Oh my god, that strain. Mako is gonna get punished. The util in his hands was just too late. Overdrive, it's earned, and his tempo increased. DRX have been struggling to hold a candle to any of it. Buzz has got to drop players and will do so at that. Chops off their heads, and they know where the final few are. Inevitability now rearing through. That is decisive by DRX. They just spotted a body there. Zelsis has been seen, but can't quite stop the gun into his hands and pulling himself in alongside John QT. Make the retreat for now. DRX is still not really forcing the issue. Buzz is going to try and lock that down. Zekken, one to the dome.
One enemy remaining.
All danger just evaporates at that. Zekken can stick this one with full peace of mind. Add the next element to it. They can pave the way here. Now, oh, that's a hard commit. Oh, 180 snapped to the side here. This could be overzealous in nature from Sentinels, but they maintain the composure, now backing away.
I'm not sure they realized that DRX were on an eco round here. There was a possibility that DRX could have forced. That's a risky play to go for when you're on an anti-eco. They've left the C site open. There's still Cypher utility in that spot. See how far back John Cutie's fallen just to make sure he's holding onto space securely.
Flashback still with his rifle as well. He's inserted himself in through the backside of
This is actually going to be really tough to get back into.
Gonna clear up these players.
No one going through the B side. Everyone trying to go through this one way.
With how disjointed it is, but a one-way fails. Mako, stand off the line. Use pound for pound though, it's slowing these players down. The rifle needs to get value, Zekken! He just beams him down, Mako. Sheriff, wrong target, but he does retreat, at least with the upgrade. Now he's gonna try and play himself into this 1v3. Off onto the corner. Rifle spam, not enough. Sentinels now up to 10. Content to give up most of this space here. There's a smoke into the face of Sassy. He's going to spray them down. The Odin play. Chopping them up to pieces. Drone off and around. Rebound with a shock dart. It's all collected kills potentially there. And a rifle aim. Immaculate by Zekken, the sidearm.
We did that.
I think that might be Sassy potentially there, but he sends the dart flying back and over. They are getting chewed up entirely here. Hail of lead might be enough. Hunter's Fury seeking to offset this as well. No real connection. The delayed dart up and over the top. Ults are expended. Zekken though has not been pulled out of this spot. Stuns. They're good for it. And here's the flood defense. Sassy not removed. Unrooted. Players in front of him. Mako is barely alive, but this is it for Sen. Close down the curtain on that one. They are the career killers at this point. Knocking DRX down to the lowest of our playoffs.